Hey, Dan Meyer here, back once again, and today we're going to talk about how I moved from expert to influencer, and how important this transition is, and as a virtual assistant or as a business owner using a virtual assistant, how you want to be thinking about the same thing. The concept of moving from expert to influencer is a series of things that you do, leveling yourself up, because an expert is defined as somebody who is good at something, who has a skill or has ability to work with a certain tool or can do a certain task that is done better than most people. And they're so good at it that they can get paid for it. This is what most VAs are. They're experts in a certain type of application, a certain type of discipline. They can edit videos, they can do graphic designs, they can do social media posts, they can do things that help a business owner because they're an expert. And most business owners are an expert in whatever it is their business is in. A lot of us set up businesses because we're leading into our passion. We're trying to figure out what we enjoy doing. We figured out that we can take what we love to do and we can monetize it. So if that's you, if you're trying to figure out how to grow your business and you are basically looking to expand, if you're a VA looking for more clients, if you want more consistent clients that will have deeper long-term relationships that will pay you more, if you're a business owner looking to be able to scale your business using a virtual assistant, you have to really pay attention to how you move from expert to influencer. The first thing you need to do is get on stage every week. Now, get on stage could mean almost anything that puts you in front of an audience. It can be a physical stage. You're in front of a room of people. You're in front of a class. You're in front of a workshop. It could mean you're doing that online, a virtual workshop, a virtual class. It could mean you're live streaming. It could mean that you write a blog or you wrote a book. It could mean that you have a series of posts that follow a narrative that talks about what you're an expert in. So if you're a virtual assistant, you should be sharing your expertise, and you should do more of it than just a resume. You should have a Facebook business page. You should have a one-piece marketing page. You should have a 1-minute video. I talk about these in other videos I've created that talk about how as a VA you need to be able to do more than what everybody else is doing. Everybody has a resume. Not everybody has a 1-minute video. Not everybody markets themselves with a one-pager. Not everybody has a Facebook business page. That's what sets you apart. Being able to tell your story in a way that people can listen and see that you're more than just a taskmaster. You're more than just a doer. You've actually got a vision. As a business owner, you look for these people because they can help you do the same. They can help you take your message and broaden it. They can help you to find new audiences. They can help you connect deeper with your current audience. They can help you get people from know you to buy from you. And this is all how it all comes out of you being in front of the camera or being on stage or being in front of an audience. You have to share your passion for what you're good at. You have to share the solution you provide. You have to share what problem you solve. And when you do that on a regular basis, people start seeing, wow, they're really good at this because they're consistent and they're always there and they're always showing up and they're always available. So that's what people want. Whether you're looking for a virtual assistant, you want to look for ones that show up. And if you're a virtual assistant looking for a client, you want to look for ones that are showing up. And you want to know how you can help them continue to show up on a bigger and better stage. Make sense? Hope so. If not, drop a comment. Next thing is you want to actually take your expertise and cement it somewhere. You want to store it somewhere. You want to give people a place they can go to access your brain, your intellectual property. If you're a virtual assistant, you have a portfolio. You have a Facebook page. You have a Fiverr account, an Upwork account with samples of your work. If you're a virtual assistant working for a client, part of your job is probably going to be helping them build their content library. You're building out their social media, you're editing their YouTube videos, you're curating TikTok stuff, whatever it is you're doing to help give people a sense of expertise. And expertise comes with consistently applying your expertise. You got to be consistent in your message. You got to be consistent in the type sheet that you offer. It's got to be something that people can see you're an expert in this. Not good at everything, but great at one or two things. So if you're doing that, you can do it by writing a guidebook, which I did. You can do it by having a blog post, which I do. A YouTube channel, which I do, right? And I don't do those myself. My book was edited by a virtual assistant. My blog posts are edited and posted by a virtual assistant. My YouTube videos are edited and posted by a virtual assistant. See where I'm going with this, right? So if you're a virtual assistant and you're helping a business owner who wants to become an influencer or is trying to grow their influence, then it's all about trying to find ways to share their story and help them build up that influence. If you're a business owner, it's all about having a virtual assistant free you up to create content and let them be the one to share it and post it. And eventually they can learn your voice and create content in your name as well. The next thing is you want to be teaching others, right? At least a couple times a month, you want to do something for free. If you're a virtual assistant, you can teach other virtual assistants. You can offer advice on Facebook groups. You can do a free webinar. You can join a community of VAs and then share ideas, troubleshoot, be part of something bigger than yourself. If you're a small business owner, teach that. Go talk about it at a city council meeting. Go talk about it at a Rotary Club meeting. Go talk about it in a way that you're giving tips on how to help other entrepreneurs in your community. You can record videos that are for free. You can do a free webinar, whatever it is. You need to be showing that you do more than just yourself. If everything you produce is all about how you're an expert and people should pay you for that, then it's only going to get you so far. If a lot of your content is like basically giving stuff away, giving value away, knowing that if people take that value, then they'll want more of it and they'll pay for what comes next, then that's how you grow to be an influencer. A lot of people that are very influential on IG or TikTok, they basically would do it for free if they could. They monetize it because they found something that will make them money by doing their passion. But very few of the ones that are influencers, I mean, if you're talking the Kardashians, I'll learn a story, but if you're talking about somebody in your niche, somebody that you work with, a client that you're working with, a peer that you work with, a fellow business owner that you know, if they're really good at influencing, it's because they're doing it from the heart. And that matters. So teaching, giving away value for little or no gain is where you really start to show that you want to influence people. Number 4, you want to be part of a group of a mastermind almost. You want to find other people. You want to be in a mastermind or part of a mastermind. You want to be part of a group, part of a community where you're exchanging ideas, where you're helping each other out, where you're with your peers. So if you're a virtual assistant, you want to be able to really be part of groups. And I do this, right? I'm part of a lot of groups. I'm like a top commenter on like a couple of Filipino virtual assistant groups. I'm a top commenter on a lot of different small business owner groups. I really spend most of my social media time engaging in the communities that I want to be active in. So people see me and they see that they see me when they need me. They see me when they want to talk to me, or they see me when they just want to be able to ask an opinion or run an idea by me. That really helps my business. That's an influencer, right? You're available to help people grow their business. As a virtual assistant, you can do it. As a business owner, you can do it. As a virtual assistant, you can help a business owner do it. This is why it's important to understand what it means to be an influencer and not just an expert. So be part of an organization, a mastermind, a group, a community, somewhere where you're exchanging ideas and helping each other out. The last thing is you want to invest in talent. And I particularly look to invest in young talent. If you're a business owner, who do you mentor? Do you have a protege? Do you have somebody you're trying to help along? Do you give some of your time maybe to a student? Do you have an intern? If you're a virtual assistant, same thing. Who are you helping down the road? Because when you still want to build legacy, an influencer should lead to legacy. So you go from expert, where you're good at something, you start getting paid for it, whether it be as a VA or a business owner. Then you start growing your business through being an influencer. And the ultimate goal is, where does your legacy leave, right? What did you do during this time that you were in business? Were you able to do more than just get paid? Did you change people's lives? Did you have an impact? That's what I care about, right? So that's part of why I wrote a book. That book will be around long after I'm dead. That's why I teach people. I'm constantly teaching, training, educating, because I know that whatever I have up here, I can pass on and they can do things for themselves. They can grow their own business. They can have their own impact. They can be their own great virtual assistant by learning some things from me. So what is your legacy? Invest in people that are coming up. Invest in people that have potential to do what you're doing and maybe even someday do it better. If that's my measure of success, that could be your measure of success. I measure how successful I am by how many people that I've been able to impact. So that's my talk for today. I hope it helped. Basically, I just want you to think about whether you're a virtual assistant or a business owner using a virtual assistant. I want you to think about how to really become an influencer. It's not how many follows you have or likes you have. It's how many people you've served. It's how many people you've helped. It's how many people you've helped move up in their level. How do you help them go from where they're at to where they want to be? And if you've done that, then you are an influencer. So thank you for your time. I'll be back again soon with more videos. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below, and I'll be back again soon. Get out there and have a great day. Bye.